Welcome to Learning Ladder of C language. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss about comparative operator. Similar to the logical operator, this comparative operator are also used for checking the conditions. Now, there are 6 types of comparative operators. First is lesser than operator. Here, each and every comparative operator should have the two constant values or the variables. To compare these two values, and then if it is true, then it returns true value to the C program. If it is false, then it returns false to the C program. In the first comparative operator is lesser than operator. Here C talks always about the first variable and then the second variable. So here the first variable should the first condition checks that the first variable is whether lesser than the second variable or not. Similarly, we have the greater than variable, greater than operator, and the equal to operator. If so, here we have to use two equals to for the indication of equal to operator. Similarly, we have the lesser than or equal to, and greater than or equal to, and not equal to. Now let's see in the program. Here I am written a program with initializing the two variables as I and j, and the values were initialized as 10 and 20. Here I am used all the 6 comparative operator, and the return values are stored in the similar variable names like a, b, c, d, e, f. Now let's compile this. We are getting output like this. In the first statement, here the I is 10 and j is 20. In this condition, the comparative operator checks that whether the I is lesser than the j. It is true, so it returns 1 to the a variable. So we are getting 1 as an output. The second condition, it checks that either this I is greater than j or not. Here the condition goes false because I is 10 and j is 20, so it is false. So it returns 0 to the b. Similarly, in the third condition, it checks whether the I is equal to j or not. Here it is false condition because 10 is not going to be equal to 20, so it returns 0. And the fourth condition, here this statement checks that whether the I is lesser than equal to 20. Yes, it is true because this condition checks first whether it is lesser than j or not, and then it checks for equal to. Either one condition is true, then it returns true. Suppose either conditions are false, then it returns false. So in this statement we are getting as a true as an output because it is true. And the fifth condition, we are checking whether the I is greater than j, greater than or equal to the j. Here the condition gets false and it returns 0 to e variable. And finally, we are checking that I is not equal to j. Yes, it is true because 10 is not equal to 20, so we are getting true as an output. Here for the equal to operator, we should specify the two equals to, specify that the compiler it is an equal to operator. Suppose we are specifying in 1 equal to, then it assigns the value not to compare, so we are going to get an error output. Here we are getting 20 as an output because why this means here first j is initialized as 20, for while C compiler statement will be executed from right to left. First is the C compiler encodes that it is j, so its value is 20. So this 20 is replaced in the position of I variable, and then this I variable value is now 20. This 20 is returned to C, so we are getting 20 as an output for the the third statement. So while declaring a condition comparative operator, we should clear that for equal to operator we should specify the two equals to get an right output. That's all about the comparative operator. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to get help for the next tutorial.